Hello, I'm going to show you how to do the 4-stitch right cable chain, which I have done a video before on, but this is a new method of doing it that I have found that I really like even better. It just gives a more uniform crossing of the cables. Right now I'm currently working on my cable brim slouch hat. On my 36 peg custom 3/4 inch gauge Cindy wood loom, which is the equivalent to the Nifty Knitter, but as you can see here, a lot sturdier. It's got a wooden base, nice pegs. I love the Cindy wood looms. So to do the 4-stitch right cable chain using this method, you want to take your working yarn and you want to E-wrap. Now, in my previous video, what we had done is we had done a 1/2 E-wrap so that we had an elongated knit so we could easily move the stitches over. This one, we're not doing that. The previous row, I just did as the pattern had followed. I had not done any of the 1/2 E-wraps. So you're going to knit pegs 1 and 2. Knit pegs 3, sorry, you're going to remove these, and what I do is I just hold them from the back, and then you're going to, and I hold them with my fingers. You could place them on a cable hook or whatever. And you're going to knit the next 2 pegs in the 4. Bringing the bottom stitch up over the top. And we still have these empty pegs. So what you're going to do is you're going to move the stitch that's on the 3rd peg of the sequence over to the empty 1st peg, the 4th row, or the 4th peg in the sequence that we just knit over, over to the 2nd peg that we emptied. Our working yarn, we're now going to take and pull tight to tighten up these stitches. And we're going to leave it so that it's in between pegs 2 and 3 in the 4-peg sequence. And we pull tight. Now, our stitches that we had removed, we had stitch 1 and 2. The stitch that was on peg 2 is going to get moved over to peg 4 and placed on to that empty peg that is there. The stitch that was on peg 2 is going to get moved did I do that right? No, I didn't. Okay, stitch the stitch that was on peg 2, you're moving over to peg 4. Maybe I did do that right, I'm sorry. The stitch that was on peg 1, you're moving over 2 pegs. And you still have your working yarn here. And now all you simply do is E-wrap and knit over those pegs. And that is the 4-stitch right cable chain technique worked over 4 pegs. Thanks for joining me.